Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Fall of the Western Roman Empire campaign. So, in the last episode, I was trying to figure out why this particular province was part of this particular duchy. And as it happens, the reason why is because this guy also holds land here. And so because this province is part of that duchy, all of his other provinces are part of that duchy as well. So the only way I can resolve this is by removing him as the lord of one or the other. And unfortunately, I have no grounds to do that right now. Though if this law would ever pass, I could just revoke it due to his heresy. He is a Germanic pagan after all. But until then, I have nothing I can do, so I'm not going to act on that right now. I even tested just destroying this title and then recreating it, but it makes no difference because one of his provinces is in, de jure Gallia territory, while the other is in the de jure territory of a province that, or a duchy, excuse me, that we don't control. So nothing will change that. What we can do is try to get this title. Now, the guy who holds it is independent and only holds this single province here. So we could declare war on him in the interest of, let's see. He has lands in Divio, but I don't care about that right now. We do have a de jure claim here. That would probably be wisest because there's no point spending 500 gold for a reconquest that's only going to gain me this and then like a barony here. Which one does he hold? Yeah. He holds a very destroyed tribe. So let's start today with that war because I think that makes the most sense. It gains us a duchy level title. And from there, let's see. We currently hold 3 of 6. Cannot usurp the sole primary title of a ruler of another religion who still holds land within it. Yeah, so we can't usurp it, but once we take that over, that will give us more claim on it, especially since right now we don't hold more than half. We hold exactly half. That will give us the majority. And therefore, we should be able to usurp this title and then have de jure claim on these two. So that would be advantageous for us. Though, I would rather use a reconquest against her, I believe, because I want to be able to get all of this. Because the more of this territory I can get straight away in one go, the easier it will be for me to create a claim on Brittany. But we'll see. Anyways, let's declare war here. That's, I think, the easiest one to resolve. We'll use our de jure claim. Really? Why would they join on his side when they're my federati too? I don't understand that sometimes. I guess we'll see what they do, but I'm not that concerned. We can beat them if we have to. I'd just rather not since they're my federati. Let's see. We can call in allies. Sure, you're pretty close by. That's the only one we can call in. He's got a lot of men. He's got like 6,000 right here, plus the 4 up there. I'm not too concerned about it, though. I don't see an army over here, but it doesn't mean we won't be attacked by one. Okay, let's call up our troops. I think we'll just do sort of what we did last time. I'll just pull from everything in Gaul and kind of leave everything else out if I can help it. Especially since we don't know if they're going to be joining or not. So if I need to, I'll call the rest of them back up over here, but if I don't, then I don't. So everything in Hispania can go home as well. I won't bother with them. But the rest, we will try to muster in one location. So, well, it doesn't need to be one location, but probably like 2. Let's have everybody meet here. Maybe there. Okay, so off you go. Hopefully you guys can get there without being crushed. And then we'll grab this group and everybody meet there. And you guys can all join them on that. Alright, so that's our troop movements. Now we just have to wait. I'll try to remember to actually, you know, once I merge the armies all together into 2 main forces, I'll try to remember to assign generals. But whether or not I remember to do that, you know, it's anybody's guess. Okay, child lacks a guardian. She is 6 years old. No real specialization yet. She's just kind of balanced right now. So let's assign a guardian. You are pretty well rounded except for your learning, which is awful. Do we have anybody that's like close to double digits and everything? He's got a 0 there. Though I don't really mind that. Especially like if they're not going to be the player character or a character that I'm directly working through, it's probably best that they don't have any intrigue skills. So yeah, we'll put him in charge. Okay. They did catch one of my forces up there, unfortunately. It wasn't anything important. Why are you guys just standing there? What's this about now? Governor inherited Sardinia from Karen the Snake. So Karen died. She is the Duchess, or was the Duchess down here. So she's dead and her eldest son has inherited. He doesn't really like me. Not that anybody does. He also thinks we're a heretic. Can I force him to convert? No. Bummer. Can I throw money at him to make him like me more? It still won't go positive, so I don't think it matters. Okay. Can we move a little faster here, guys? I'd like to get this war over with. I guess I'll speed things up until we actually start moving troops. Or armies, I guess I should say. Are we going to have enough? Something tells me we might not. That's a pretty large force there. Though, actually, I think the majority of it is not his. Yeah. It's a neutral army, so I don't need to worry about anything other than like the 200 that are there. What happened to the other army that just came south? Did they just get like wiped out by someone? I guess we'll see. Okay, Castletown has been built. That was here, I think? Yeah, so that's going to boost our income even further. I'm not going to invest any more into Venice for a little while, though. I think I'd rather focus on Milan, especially if that will become our capital. Now, I'm recording this right after the last episode, so I won't have seen what your suggestions were regarding the capital. But either way, this is something that I'm going to hold on to for a very long time, so I think it does make sense to make this the best, place it can be. Wow, those are expensive. I'd be better off building another castle. Sure, another 90 troops wouldn't hurt. Meanwhile, let's get you guys... Nope, just the ones up here, please. Whatever, I'll just wait. I was going to merge them, but the game's not letting me, because these guys are too close, at least at this camera distance. So I'll just be patient. As difficult as that is. Oh, I did remember. Generals. Okay, you're going to be in the middle, left flank, right flank. Okay, that's fine. And left flank and right flank. Though, I don't know that I need this many men. What's the supply limit there? Okay, well, we can just pile everybody on then. Everybody will be fine. Nice. Whoa, that is quite a special tithe. Prince Archbishop, blah blah blah, has usurped the title. Oh crap. You're getting more powerful. That's not good. Which one did he take? Hold on a moment. Okay, so those. I don't know. Usurped the title of Augustoridum. Here. Okay, so he took that. That's unfortunate. I do not like when my vassals get more powerful. I wish there was a way to prevent that, but in this mod there apparently isn't. At least not that I've found. Generally what you do is you just have high enough crown authority where your vassals couldn't declare war on each other. And that's what I was striving for, but ultimately it made no difference. Oh, hello. Go destroy them. Just to be absolutely sure. Should we assault this? No, I'll just let it finish. Okay. So that's not a whole lot of war score, actually. Only 5% for that. We'll have to wait the rest of this out because they are going to have pretty sizable forces in all of these, I would imagine. Yeah, there's like 1,000 in each of these. Actually, more than that. Like 1,200 in each. Okay, attack them both. So when they arrive, we'll crush them with the other force. Let's see. Uh-oh. I've received word that your Magister Officiorum was trying to agitate the nobles of my realm by spreading lies about me in Constantinople. Rest assured that this outrageous behavior will not stand. What are you going to do about it? The East is so weak at this point, we would just steamroll right over them. My lord, your Magister Officiorum, Prince Archbishop Domitianus, has been trying to create unrest among the nobles of Constantinople and tried to encourage me to turn against my liege. He failed miserably, and I can assure you that this shameless act will not go without consequences. Whatever. Too bad they didn't. Oh, okay. Apparently the local thieves guild somewhere has been eradicated. A couple of Gavelkind succession factions have been disbanded. That's always a good thing. Another faction disbanded. You're trying to kidnap somebody that I don't recognize. No fabricating claims on my watch. Oh, I can't do anything about it. Okay. Right. I was going to check something and then I forgot what. I don't know why. I was compelled to, like, look at him. I thought that might be... Oh no, one of our commanders died. Okay, so you're in charge now? Burgundian heretic, of course he is. Well, nothing to be done about it right now. What's unfortunate is the guy that replaced him liked me even less. How are we doing up here? Not particularly great. Our eldest daughter just died. A natural death. So, apparently, she died of old age with her mother still alive. But, yeah, she's dead, so... Dominica is now one of our only 2 living children. Her and Olpia, who is currently the Queen of Illyria. So, I need to choose a new designated regent. Which is kind of difficult, if I'm being honest. I think I'll give it to this guy. Yeah, what the hell. Ideally, we'll never need him. Because there's only like, what, 1 or 2 years until our heir comes of age. And so unless she dies like right now, He's 15. When does he become 16? Pretty soon, actually. So he'll come of age probably in this episode. So yeah, that guy really won't matter. I think you need to be here, actually. Raiders have arrived to loot and pillage our... Oh, okay. Whereabouts? Ah, you fools. Okay, have fun dealing with that. Another faction disbanded. Oh, I wanted to look at factions, that's what it was. So we still have a pretty strong Gavelkind succession faction here. The rest of these I don't really care about, with the exception of this Independence faction that is becoming increasingly more powerful than we are. And there's really not a lot I can do about it. I've been trying to lean on the leader with my Spy Master, but unfortunately he's just kind of a hack. We could appoint somebody better, but I don't really trust him. He might plot against us. But he is more likely to find out what's going on. You know what I could do? I probably should have considered this when I last looked in there. Sort by intrigue. Join court, yes, and they need to be male because it won't let me appoint women. Okay. Let's invite a few. You're Visigoth, okay. I'll invite you. You're a Roman, perfect. An Alan or Alani, that's okay. Vandal, those guys are probably the best. I'll invite you too, but I probably will favor the people that are like Romans. Alright. You need to go crush that army, please. Okay. Perfect. I don't know if they've all arrived yet. There's another victory up here. Or somewhere. Oh, probably down here. They're heading back to their boat, so we'll just disband that force. Right. So, let's give you that position, and I'm going to ask you to scheme. I believe scheme is the right one. This increases our plot power. So if we're trying to assassinate somebody in a location, this is what you want to use. This is more likely to detect plots. And, oh yeah, discourage vassals from associating with factions. That's what we're trying to do. So we want to go there where she's located. And hopefully having somebody who likes us a little bit more and is a little bit more competent will help us succeed here. Now, hopefully, we didn't just alienate this guy by taking that position away. We kind of did. Here, have some gold to ease your suffering. Okay, how are we doing up here? I'd love to just assault these. Why don't you capture him and kill him? That would be very convenient for me. Okay. That's the last one, I think. I had to break up a fight between my grandson Gaius and another child today. Gaius' heart is filled with envy. That's not good. Gains the trait envious. There's a 40% chance he loses envious. Let me remind myself what this does. So +2 intrigue, -1 diplomacy. I'd rather he have diplomacy. I was going to make him a king. Talk to him about kindness. Or envy is the deadliest of sins. This is by far the greatest chance to get rid of envious, I believe. So let's do that. Okay, he's not kind, but he's not envious either. That's probably for the best, because kindness is kind of a mixed blessing as well. Oh, did you die finally? Oh, good. Yeah, he was one of the people plotting against me. He was also my, what do you call it? My Magister Officiorum, because he was, you know, pretty good at it. But he was also actively joining factions against me, so... Licinius, I'd love to reward your diplomatic abilities with this position, but you're just too hostile. So I guess I'll reward it to the next highest, and I will have him attempt to sow dissent in... Do I even care about that anymore? I don't know that I do. Let's see. Fabricate claims. That might be useful. Though doing it on like a province by province basis, I don't know that I really care about that. Actually, that could be handy. Fabricated claim here for me. I might be able to use that to remove that the Lord there from power. Assuming, of course, that this law doesn't pass beforehand, and it doesn't look like it will. We're actually losing support. It was at 69 at one point, and now it's as low as 61. Which is unfortunate. It means it's probably never going to go through. But there are other ways to remove heretics from power, so I'm not that concerned. Okay. I think that's just a random one, yeah. Not the one we're actively trying to convert. Okay, and we have one left here, but we've already won the war. So, Flavius Salvarius Nepos is now of legal age. He became an intricate web weaver. Nice. So, yeah, that gave him -1 stewardship, but +1 to martial and diplomacy, and +6 to intrigue. So, his lowest skill right now is martial and stewardship at 12 each. She is actually quite good at stewardship, though, so she might help compensate for that. Alright, cool. And now that he's an adult, I'm going to probably name... Oh, I don't want to piss this guy off again, though. I do need to name him Caesar, though. I thought I already had. Anyways, we'll do that. Any other titles that need to be handed out? Let's see. I'll give you a title. These are like free relationship points, so I may as well give them out. You can have one. And you really hate me, but you are the most well-suited to the job, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. Okay. Can we wrap this up quickly? Oh, right. The war's already over. What am I saying? Enforce our demands. There we go. We've usurped that title, blah, blah, blah. So this is now mine. He just gets the boot. And this title can be usurped. The cost of a little bit of gold. Awesome. And so now he's just like a lowly tribe leader down here, and we can declare war on him at any point to take that if we want to, and we would just kind of crush him immediately. Though I guess there probably is still a truce. Yeah, he's not gonna buy it. Whoever I end up giving Divio to, probably not this guy, will more than likely handle that themselves. Wrong type of holding. Oh, because it's a tribe thing. I'm going to, I don't know why I'm talking weird today. Going to invest in a reinforced hill fort, because I believe that is the tree we need to continue down in order to turn that into a proper castle. So let's work on that. Anyway, we've taken Celtica. So that gives me a de jure claim on both of these. Question is, do I want to enforce it? Who are you at war with right now? This guy. What is the war about? He's attacking her, trying to take this. What is the current war score? Oh, it's actually in his favor, which is good and bad. It's good in that if he wins, because he is my vassal and he's landed, this will become part of our empire. It's bad because he will then hold 3 provinces and be even harder to deal with in the future. So, kind of a catch-22 there. I'd almost rather he fail and we handle it ourselves. There's not really a way for me to intervene, though. What are you currently plotting? I don't know what she's plotting. I'm not that worried about it, though. Not that worried. Okay. Where to go next? Still got a lot in Spain. And then, of course, we have... Whoa. Didn't mean to zoom in that fast. We have this here. Why can't we declare war? Oh, we have an army raised. Where do we have an army raised? Probably missed disbanding one of our forces. Ah, found them. There's 12 men right here. Okay. So, now we can look at declaring war. Obviously, we have this choice here, which we can just use a reconquest for Belgica on, and that'll give us the majority of their territory. The only exceptions are going to be this little bit here and Paris. But we have a de jure claim on Paris, so we can claim that later. And also, he doesn't hold that himself, so if we take the majority of his territory, this will likely break off as independent. And because we didn't declare war on this kid directly, I don't think we'll incur a truce. So we might be able to just immediately conquer Paris after. Over here, we also have a de jure claim through both the kingdom and the duchy. So, depending on how that shakes out, we might be able to press that one immediately as well. So, who is your leader? This guy. He doesn't hold any territories here, so they might also go independent. It's difficult to say, though, because it depends on the nature of all the different titles involved in this. But because they're his direct vassal to the High Chiefdom, and we'd be destroying the High Chiefdom by attacking and conquering Belgica, I believe all of this would fracture into independence, and we would be able to just pick them off separately. So let's do that. I'll offer you vassalization one last time. He's not willing to buy it. Actually, who were we talking to before? Was it you? I think it was you we were trying to vassalize, right? Yeah, it was. Yeah, all the more reason for me to want to have this guy lose, but there's nothing I can do to stop him. I can just outright revoke a title, but that's going to piss a lot of people off. Like, if I knew when she was going to die, I would just do it. You know, she's 73. If she's going to die tomorrow, screw it. We'll take a 15 hit right now. And, you know, she won't be around for it to matter. But otherwise, I just don't know. Like, he can't hate me any less. What can I do to plot against him? The issue is I think a plot is going to take too long. Let's see if we can just outright revoke a title. Which one do we want to revoke? Let's do this one. Because if that comes back to me, it'll be easier to make sure it doesn't continue being part of that other duchy. And I think it's also potentially a bigger, better province. So I'm going to revoke it. He might rise up in rebellion. So let's see what happens. Hopefully he doesn't bring half of Rome with him. Okay, he did bring some, but not nearly as bad as it could have been. Alright, let's pause. Did you just become like a king? Oh wow, these guys have a lot of troops. Alright. This is going to be serious, so we're going to respond with full force. Let's be very cautious with these guys up here. if you could all move to, say, Paris. Actually, go that way. Let's try to gain some distance. We will call in allies. And I wish we could handle them more directly. God, like every single force that rose up is like 1,000 men. Did they just completely like empty their... No. Where did those men even come from? She still has all of her levies intact. I think the game's cheating. Yeah, I think it's cheating. Okay, well, we still have more men. Why don't you guys meet in Milan? Just to be kind of safe. Let's have you guys maybe head there as well. Actually, might be smarter to go this way. Yeah, everybody head here. You three can go to Milan. I'll send the ones on the boat as well. The ones in Venice on the boat. Though, it looks like we're going to have to get them some more ships. Go here and we'll have you march. You guys might need to deploy by ship as well. No point in even bothering with that group. Let's see. The rest of you, I will probably sail there. And if we're sailing them there, we may even consider going around Spain and delivering them direct to his capital. Right, you guys are going to have a tough time here. I need you to kind of sneak past these armies. And I guess meet up there. Hopefully you can avoid them. That seems unwise. Go there. We'll try to keep like a slight buffer. That's better. Okay, so we're obviously about to fight a very large war. We are, however, out of time for the day, so I will go ahead and end this episode here. And we will fight this war pretty much for the entirety of the next episode. But this is going to be pretty advantageous for us, I think, because I would wager a lot of the people that rose up were part of, yeah, the Independence faction and the Gavelkind faction. So as long as they stay out of this, we can mop this up and our enemies just lost a lot of steam. Assuming we win, of course, but I don't have any doubt that we will. We just need to muster all our forces, get them in one place without being intercepted by these groups. And then we'll focus on destroying the armies first, and then besieging their territories second. Though, again, I'm not sure how exactly this will shake out because nobody actually deployed any of their troops. So they could potentially still muster quite a few more. I don't know where any of these soldiers came from. This is also going to let us reshape a lot of the nobility around here too, which is nice. So everybody that just rose up is a traitor, and we should be able to revoke their titles and replace them with people that are loyal to us. So that's a nice little bonus as well. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.